Shall we?
Alright, having played Overwatch in the open to early beta, just sitting down with it and having time to play with it. Now since I have made a video on why I like Overwatch, now I would like to discuss or explain why I love TF2 so much and why I have played it for such a long time. Now one thing I just want to bring up about Overwatch is that there are two characters in particular that I think are OP, Mei and Bastion, but I'll be making a video about them soon. Now returning to the topic at hand, in TF2 I love the fact that it's a rock paper scissors type of game where each class counters the other. In my opinion, Valve have done this extremely well. To name a few examples, the Pyro counters the Spy and the Scout counters the Heavy, because the Spy wants to cloak and run away while the Pyro can start flaming him down and seeing which direction he is heading. And for the Scout and Heavy, the Heavy is extremely slow but very tanky. The Scout is very agile and not tanky, however, his agility, like his speed against the Heavy, really does beat the Heavy if you know how to use it properly. The next topic is variety in weapons, the different playstyles that are introduced with each weapon. The fact that you can get from one side of the map to the other in a matter of seconds just introduces a whole new way to play a certain class, for example the Soldier. Now going into a bit more depth about how weapons can actually help you counter classes, for example, you as a Spy have the Spy skill equipped. If you come into contact with a Pyro, who is the counter to Spy initially, as he is flaming you down, the Spy skill gives you a fire resistance for a few seconds, allowing you to escape that Pyro. And going for the Scout v Heavy or Heavy v Scout, however you want to say it, now for the Heavy to avoid losing battles to Scouts, he has the Natasha, which on hit to an enemy will decrease the speed and mobility of that class, aka the Scout that initially would counter you. And now going back to new playstyles, for example, you can now change class to Demo Knight. Not Demo Man, Demo Knight. There is two ways to play Demo Man. You can spam grenades, trapdoors, or you can fly across the map swinging swords at people. It really changes the way you can play TF2, or that class. Each class in TF2 has a unique part about them that is hard to master. Heck, even Pyro if you really think about it. For example, you can reflect jump as Pyro, detonator jump as Pyro. There is so much diversity in TF2 that it can be really hard to not find anything that will interest you. And you cannot forget about the community made mods. Just to name a few, Zombie Fortress, Smash Bros, WarriorWare, and many more. There is so many mods out there. This community has made so much stuff for this game, it is incredible. Even MGE if you want to practice to get into competitive. And 1v1ing people, trying to get better at each class that you want to get better at. There's so much stuff to go for. And TF2 has such a high skill level compared to other games, such as Overwatch. TF2 is really hard to master. You can play hundreds of hours and still have a lot to learn. There's rocket jumping, sticky jumping, pyro jumping, scouts movement. All the classes have something for you to learn. Even air shots, considering people are moving extremely fast through the air, even snipers can headshot them through mid-air. Even there's stair stabs, matador stabs. You got so much to learn, guys. That's just to name a few. There's so much more. This game is incredibly well made. To master a class, it will take a very, very long time, even Heavy for the people who are getting ready to comment him down. As a Heavy, because you are the slowest class in the game, you have to be even more alert of your surroundings and picking which class you want to attack. Because a Heavy, even though he looks tanky, as well as he is, the weakest classes in the game can take you out. And there is by no means a weak class in TF2, that's what I'm trying to say. And as a medic, you are the highest priority to kill on the enemy team. You are pretty much the game changer with your uber charges and heals. Therefore, as a soldier jumps you, strafe his rockets out of danger. There is so much stuff to learn in this game. Compared to Overwatch, it is really easy in my opinion to get really good at a character or a class in that game. Because of the way the game is made, if you're bad at a class, pressing Q on your keyboard at the right time can be very forgiving at times. But that's not to knock Overwatch. It is still a really fun game. But this video is about why I love TF2. And I'll end this video here by saying TF2 is such an awesome game with so much stuff to learn. And the amount of crazy weird stuff that happens in this game, almost every match you play, just makes this game even more enjoyable to play. Also, one more thing before this video ends, I would like to give a quick shout out to Rebellion Group Gaming. They are an awesome Steam group where they hold raffles, giveaways, and even have YouTubers on there that post new videos as they are released, as do I. If you missed my Steam group announcement, you have a second chance to see it come up on their Steam group to be one of the first to view my videos. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you on the next one.